So hey loves, before I start off this vlog, I did pray that God gives me the right words to say up in this vlog. So the vlog is going to be today about adulting. How to make it on your own, how hard it is. So being an adult is very hard because you have to be financially stable. You have to be able to take care of yourself. Like mom and dad are no longer going to be there. For those who don't know, mom and dad are no longer going to be there. You have to be an advocate for yourself. You have to advocate for yourself. You have to be able to figure out hard situations when they come up. Even easy situations, you have to figure out either way it goes. You have to be able to maintain, you know, how you're gonna come up with money. Like what ways can you find a way to pay your bills the next month or the next year. Like it's so many things that you have to do with becoming an adult. You have to make sure like your lights is on, your cable is on. Like if you have cable, you have to make sure that is on. You have to make sure, you know, um, your house is up to par, like it's clean, it's well taken care of. You have to make sure you are well taken care of. You don't need mom for anything. You don't need dad for anything. You have to be able to hold yourself up accountable. Like I have this on my own. You know, I can do everything that needs to be done because this is my house, and I'm gonna make sure that by all means I have everything like it's supposed to be. You know, being an adult is not easy like everyone think it is. Um, you know, it's hard to make a living out here. It's hard to really find a job that suits you, that benefits you, you know, that helps you in the long run. Like, I know a lot of people think like, oh, well, I can't wait till I get older because I'm not gonna have to listen to my parents no more. That's true and all. You're not gonna have to listen to your parents, but at the end of the day, when those bills get high as a kite, baby, you sure you're gonna be able to pay all that? Cause you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice, baby. Them bills is nothing to play with, okay? The bills ain't nothing to play with. Light bills, gas bills, that mortgage, all of that is nothing to play with. So while you rushing to get grown, you might as well take your time, baby, because trust me, older people are struggling to pay their bills. They might not tell you at the end of the day. They're not going to tell you that they're struggling. They're not going to tell you they under the pressure because they can't figure out how to pay their bills, and they're praying that they can make a way to pay their bills. They're not going to tell you a lie. Most people don't tell you at the end of the day. They just trust God. Which nothing wrong with praying that you find out, you know, how to make a living off of what you have. Like, you know, how can you pay for rent? How could you pay for food? You have to keep food in your house. You have to eat. You have to make sure your water is working. You have to make sure you're showering. You're brush your teeth. You have to make sure you have food in. Like, you have to make sure of all these things. So being an adult is very, very hard out here. Like, this stuff is not going to be handed to you. Groceries all the time. Like, you're going to fall short some days, and some days you're not going to fall short. And most days you will fall short. But in the times that you fall short, in the times that you fall short, those are times where you seek God. You seek Him, and you ask Him for guidance, and you ask Him for help. Because at the end of the day, He's the only one that can help you through them hard times. Now, you have to make sure your apartment is clean. You know, don't nobody want to come in a place where it's like really messy and filthy. Don't wait till somebody tell you like clean up your place. Take initiative. Be that advocate person that says, okay, my place needs to be clean. I want to do a special thing today. I want to clean up my place. I want to make sure it's put together. Let me start with the living room. Let me start with the dining room. Let me start with the kitchen. Let me go up here and mop. You have to make sure your house is spotless, clean. Like, you have to make sure it looks like nobody even lived in there. Like, if you get what I'm saying. You have to make sure your house is spotless. Like, you know, really, 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 really spotless. And I say that because I live in a clean house. My mom does not play about, you know, when it comes to having an apartment clean. And she told me that, like, even if nobody's not telling you to clean up at the end of the day, still clean up. It's hard to be an adult. You have to make sure everything is put together, because if you don't, people can walk in your house to be like, what is this smell? Like, you don't want nobody walking in your apartment like, what is this smell? What is this? What is that? You want to walk in, they ask you, what type of Febreze is that? What type of, you know, what's that smell coming from? It smells very good. You want to make sure they're really in tune with how your apartment smells at the end of the day. They want to, have some type of smell good stuff going around, like good fragrances, like if I'm pronouncing that right, good stuff in your apartment, because at the end of the day, your apartment matters. Like, you want to have your place spotless. You want to make it look like I said, you want to make it look like no one's ever lived there, but they did. You just made it look like nobody did, but they really did live there. So, you want to make sure your apartment is to T, like it's together. So, my first time moving away from my own house was 2019, and I really took a big leap of faith. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I really think I could do it. I really think I could do it. But in reality, I was really like nervous about it, because when it was time for my mama to go, baby, I cried like I ain't never go, like I was never gonna see her again. Like, I was really emotional. But I woke up every morning and I cried, and I called her every day and was like, I can't do this. Over time, I got used to having my own apartment, but it was just like, dang, I really miss waking up being at home. I really miss waking up, being around people. I have to wake up to different people now. I have to see different things, do different things, like whatever they had going on in school, I have to do at school. When I normally get up in the morning, I don't have nothing to do but probably like clean up or something like that, and like take care of my hygiene. But as far as anything else, like, never had nothing else to do. So it was just like getting up in a different area. It was just like I was not used to all that, and I was not used to people all in my face. Because when I get up in the morning, nobody's in my face telling me good morning. People are still asleep. You would think somebody getting up telling me something good morning. No, they're not. People in my house is still asleep at the end of the day. So it's like I barely get to hear good morning. Like, we see each other in the afternoon, really. So even if I do see you in the morning, I see you. But at the end of the day, I really don't see nobody in the morning time. I just don't see them, because I still be asleep myself at the end of the day. So it's just like, being an adult is not that easy like everybody think it is. I had my reasons to come back. And my reasons to come back because I feel like I rushed it. I feel like I should have just took really time to really think about what I was doing instead of just rushing. Because I seen everybody getting an apartment. They was just like, oh my God, I have my apartment. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Just bragging. And that made me want to do it so bad. And I was just like, God, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. God was telling me, like, no, you're not. Hold on. But yeah, God was just telling me, like, hold on. I'm gonna give you your apartment, but wait for a second. Like, you don't have to rush. You don't have to hurry up. None of that. You're gonna get your apartment, But I just kept on insisting every day. Oh God, give me this. Oh God, give me this. I do right. I do this. I do that. I do whatever you want me to do. When I got that apartment, like I said, I was really in tears because I was not ready. So if you live with your parent now, be grateful, because it's really hard out here. You really have to be on your stuff for real, on your shit. Like, if you're not on your shit, baby, you ain't finna be doing nothing for real. If you don't pay your mortgage or do what the fuck you need to do, baby, they're gonna take your apartment away from you. Everybody's calling me. Hello? Hey, I called you earlier. Can I call you back because I'm logging right quick? Alright. But yeah, what I was saying before, I can't even think. What did I just say? 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 What did I just say, Kiki?
What did you say?
Oh no. What did I just say?
If you live with your parents, don't take it for granted.
Oh yeah, if you live with your people, don't take it for granted, because you're gonna miss them. You're gonna miss them. Like, I really was just like rushing it, and I really was like, okay, well, I'm out of high school already. Everybody is, got their own place, stuff like that. I need to be getting my own place, but my plan of life is not everybody plan. Yeah, they got their own house. Yeah, they all that stuff, whatever. But the life that God has set for me is not like theirs. So they might got Louis Vuitton, Fashion Over, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, God has more than Fashion Over Louis Vuitton, all this stuff. God could give me more than what that person already got already. That's why they say be patient in what you ask for. I wasn't really patient, and I should have been patient because I could have had more than an apartment. I could have had, I don't know. I can't speak for God, but ain't no telling what I could have if I would have just been patient and waited. But sometimes I don't regret it because at the end of the day, it got me time to really see different people. I wasn't really seeing a lot of people at home first, so I seen a lot of different people. I made a lot of friends. I got out more, stuff like that. When I'm at home, like in the house, I don't really get out more. I don't have a car, so I don't really get out more like that. And the people I do know that have cars, they be busy a lot, so I really don't, get to get out. And if I do get to get out, I mean, that's cool, but it's not as often as I would want it to be. But, like I said, going back to being an adult, you have to pay for your own car. If you can't pay for your own car, they're going to take your car from you. So if you cannot pay to get your own car or keep up with the balance and how much money and stuff like that, then you're not going to be able to keep that car. They're going to compound your car and take it to the lot, and they're going to kill it. Well, not kill it, but they're going to, break it down. So you're not going to be able to drive anymore. You don't want that to happen, do you? I'll wait. I thought so. You don't want that to happen to your vehicle. So, if you guys want a part 2 to this vlog, let me know. Because I really think I really hope this touched bases with you guys. And I really hope, you guys understood and it made perfect sense. I don't know if I'm posted yet. I got to look over it for real. But, if y'all understood the vlog and y'all like it, let me know. If y'all want to see more talks like this, if y'all understood it or whatever. And leave a thumbs up. If you can't comment, leave a thumbs up. That lets me know that you understood the vlog. Stuff like that. But yeah. Bye, loves.